Oh, and welcome back to Rebuild 3. I have the wrong keyboard on my lap. I have my recording PC, or keyboard, not my gaming ones. There we go. Now I can control the game. Although this game can also be controlled mouse only, which is nice. I like that as a feature. So I wish more things like well, I guess Paradox games do let you do that. It's just super inconvenient too. So when we left off, we had begun research. Well, we've made friends with the pharmacists, and they're allowing us to use their specially designed lab to begin researching a cure. I kind of wish every faction's HQ, rather than being a generic building that already exists within the game, because like their lab is just a normal lab. The religious guys are just a normal church. I wish they had a unique tile that they used. I think. Again, I bring it up a lot. If there's ever a Rebuild 4, that's a feature I would want. The fuck do you want to talk about, Darren Lodog? Oh yeah, he was a member of the Clockwork Carbonet avant-garde, 19th century avant-garde jazz-themed band before the war. He was on tour. He's eccentric. We've heard that story from like 30 different guys. That must have been a big fucking band. Alright, while you guys continue with that, keep setting up my lab. I'm gonna go and try and recruit this fella over here. Aw, she looks like she's a sweet old lady. I feel like we haven't seen a character with that hair or that shirt, or am I crazy? The woman I went to recruit at the farm was so starved her skin was hanging off her butt. Oh, she's willing to be anything? We're gonna make her a scavenger. She's a sweet old lady. Why scavenger? Because in our society, scavenger actually just translates to where is she? Does anybody... I wanted to move this guy to this farm. Oh, there she is. Scavenger in our town means farmer. What's your deal, Roxy? Oh, I mean, halt! Stand and identify yourself. Don't come any closer. Oh, it's you. I'm sorry about that. It's just luck. I know, I used to be a soldier, but fighting zombies, the dead coming back to life, we weren't trained for this. Let us give her... I guess let's make her a green thumb for now. Bonus while farming. Okay. I'm gonna go back to helping with this. And I want one of you... No, stop. I want one of you to go over to that safe area and begin reclaiming it. I want you reclaiming this one. We need to give her some backup while she's doing that, though. Okay, she's good. And let's go ahead and hit... Yeah, everyone's how I want them, so next day. Aw, a wedding. Let's have a crazy party. Yeah. Where's there Oh, fucking horde formed right there, really? Right when we're almost done with killing this bitch. Oh, hang on, these guys can all help with the process. Okay, we're good. I'm going to pull another one of you off of this. I said, pull another one of you off of this to help with reclaiming that. Nice, pharmacist gave us some medicine. Can we pluck some more guys off this to help in other areas? No, that's, they are at their limit. Oh, I didn't realize she was, of course she's ready. I can speak. Hi there, how do you do? What's your role here? So glad you asked. Oh, human resource person at a Poncha Corporation. Don't remember this one entirely. To gather resources and fortify the base in the most efficient... Oh. I already came up with a business statement. To gather resources and fortify the base in the most efficient manner possible while keeping the human to dead ratio as low as possible. Yes, the Poncha Corporation was a funny name, wasn't it? The odd thing is we didn't have anything to do with rainwear. We dealt with biological It's a joke on Umbrella. We dealt with biological research for certain governmental organizations. To be perfectly honest, it was all a bit over my head. I just focused on keeping smiles on everyone's faces and a full pot of coffee pre-cooling in the break room. Percolating. I brought in a cookie crumb that was in my teeth. I munched on a cookie right before recording. She's a born leader, obviously. And she's gonna go and help us setting this up. There we go, now with a crew, we're doing it much faster. Can I pluck any of you off safely? Okay, go start helping over there. We gotta clean up some of the Zed before they become more of a problem. Alright, go reclaim this. You go help fight here. Okay, we got all of our fighters back, so now we can start cleaning up all of our zones again. Make the base nice and safe. Bomb. Oh, I wish there was a slightly faster way to pluck guys off of things. And I believe that... Oh, Jesus. That is good. Yeah, everyone got on jobs is on jobs. Everything's set up good. So let's hit the next day button. And I'm gonna sip my coffee. Oh, goddamn religion is spreading through our city. Not religion! No, God, no! By which I mean no gods. I'm only joking. The only religion we ban is the one, there's the suicide cult that exists in this world. Somebody wants to worship Jesus, they can. Or fucking Xenu or whatever. We are an equal opportunities post-apocalyptic society. Now we all have an equal opportunity to survive zombie attacks. We got paramedic training done. Now research. Medkits. And you go reclaim this. Alright, soldiers, why don't you come and help me set up the lab? I'm sure that'll help, having all these extra guys doing things. We found out that Isabel is really allergic to a bee sting. She went into anaphylactic shock and stopped breathing, but we managed to get her to the hospital in time. Had to stick a tube down her throat to help her breathe, and pumped her heart full of adrenaline. Good thing we had a sterile environment and the right tools to do it. Yeah. Alright, let's pluck a few soldiers off, because I saw there's some zombies on our border. Okay, and I think that's good. You, meanwhile, go clean up this. Oh, no, actually reclaim this. You guys can reclaim that. Oh, look at this. We are getting a very nice society. Now we gotta think about where our future expansions will go. This will create 3 new levels of threat if we take that to suburb. This will create 2 new levels of threat. 2 new levels of threat. 1 new level of threat if we take this building. So that might be the way to go. 2. 1 if we take the church. Actually, no, it'll be... Yeah, no, it'll be 1 new level of threat. 1 new level of threat if we take this church. The mall will create 3 new levels of threat. Parking lot will do 3. Church will do 2, 2, 2. We can't take that because of that bitch, and that, okay. So I think we're gonna do this place up here next. And we're actually gonna go ahead and send a builder there in preparation to start working on it now. and some fighters out to start scouting the area right next to it. And next day. Alright. I figured it was going to be super deadly there. You go handle that. You go handle this. You go handle this. You go handle this. X out some of this shit. We are gonna throw another soldier out over here. I said out over here. Oh. A very large portion of the game does really just end up being you sliding back and forth and moving the same 3 people, huh? I feel like there is ways the UI could be better, but I know part of why this is the way it is, they optimized the game to work on multiple platforms. Like, it works on tablets and smartphones as well, I'm pretty sure. And you can kind of feel some of that in the way it works, but it's also a lot like how the original game worked, so I don't mind. I feel like on a smartphone, it would be a lot less annoying. The control scheme is a lot of clicking and dragging, which is easier on a smartphone with tap and drag. Sam Trensic, yes, what is it? You want to know about me? Yeah, high placing kid. I must admit, despite my academic accomplishments, I never really found a place in the world. All you plebs simply move so slowly. Oh, not so slow as the Z, of course. There is that. And you aren't trying to make a meal of me. Not literally, at least. Excuse me. He is a genius, I suppose. And you know, even as a genius, you're not as good as fucking our chick over here, who isn't a genius. But I do notice. Hang on. What is this? Oh yeah, just genius plus 3 engineering. She is a scholar. I was just curious what thing she was because I didn't remember. She's very upset to still be on research duty, huh? Ah, hit my knee. Alright, let's actually... Why is she upset? Let's find that out. Aren't enough places to get a good stiff drink. I miss amenities like power and running water. The zombies will always be out there no matter what. I mean, not much I could do about most of that right now. We're expanding. Hopefully you'll find power and water through that, you know. This guy wanted to talk. Dr. Outlaw. Let me take a sip of my drink. Food for gold. Yeah, we've heard a lot of this, I remember. Why am I looking for gold? I'll let you know a secret. I got a great deal from this trader, Gustav. We killed him. Or at least we keep trying to. Don't know what he uses the stuff for. To be honest, I prefer doing this shtick nowadays than back when I was fleecing little old ladies out of their valuables for paltry sum of cash. Those valuables are just useless hunks of metal nowadays. At least people can eat food, even if it's going a little green. Negotiator. Sounds good. Alright, and let us... Next day. Oh, those bitches respawned, huh? Alright, hang on, let's... You go up here. You go back here. You go back here. So much fucking notifications. I don't need to know about every zombie I killed. Alright, let's start killing these things. Get all of our soldiers on it. In fact, I'm even gonna join. Alright, next day. There we go. That's reclaimed instantly. Good, good, good. The next one, there's another place that would only give me one new threat. Two. It would be this church. So I think we're gonna reclaim the church finally. Which means I need to pluck one of you off to scout and probably fight. And with that, we're gonna hit the next day button. Oh yeah, he needs to deal with a lot over there. What is she gonna do after that one? Let's think about this for a second. 3 new threat. 2 new threat. 2 new threat. 2. 2, 2. Actually, no, that the game shop will now only be 1 new level threat, so we'll take the game shop after. That seems like a good choice. So let's actually go ahead and just send a scout there in advance again. And what is your deal? Richard Johnson. Oh god, a lot of these guys want to talk. They were a they were receptionists for Spine Torque and Flair law firm. ER incident. John Torque and Richard Fail took Harry up to the office, and we didn't hear from them for a while. That's when us in the front room get to the news about the Zed on the radio. I goes to Harry's office to let them know what's what, and 3 of them jump at me. It was all I could do to get a fire axe off the wall and it was all I could do to get the fire axe off the wall and let them have it. Oh well, I probably wasn't going to get that raise anyway. I like the sound of making him a MacGyver. Greetings, friend. I just wanted to thank you for your immutable hospitality in letting these good, hard-working, God-fearing folks take refuge. Hang on, look at him. This is how he should talk. Greetings, friend. I just wanted to thank you for your immutable hospitality in letting these good, hard-working, God-fearing folk take refuge in this fort of yours. I just worry you might be a little too open in your welcoming policies. Not all of these are the right sort of people. Are you part of the KKK? I think he's a Nazi. If you catch my drift. Me? I used to be a host of the popular In the Right morning show. Why do you ask? Yep, there it is. He's in the right, you know what I'm saying? Right wing, the right wing, more like it. The darkness is one with him. You think the racism is your ally, Batman? I was born in the racism, molded by it. You want to know more about my own show? How could you have not seen it? We had national coverage right across the Bible Belt. It's all adding up. He's bald, he's fucking... he hosted In the Right, it's popular in the Bible Belt. It was a talk show of sorts. We'd have these left-wing activists or scientists come on the show to discuss controversial topics like same-sex marriage, global warming, and it was up to me to explain to them why they were wrong. Okay, I'm just gonna... Just give me a second. We're just gonna... We support same-sex marriage here. I'm a scientist, an oceanographer. We've heard this guy's story before. He's an oceanographer. He was on a boat when everything happened. I was working late one night when I was surprised to hear scratching at the lab door. Oh no, he wasn't on a boat. Was he? He was. With no one responded to my call for identification, I crept over and opened the crack. What I saw was the remains of the face of Frankie, our security guard, staring back at me. I don't know if you've ever seen an eye try to focus on you while it's half dangling out of its socket, but it's kind of fascinating. Tools expert, sure. And we're gonna equip him with a tool. Here, have a stick. And a saw. Alright, oh, our guys over there are having some trouble. Oh, it's because we took too many soldiers off by mistake. Okay. Next day. The anarchist scientists don't want us in the charge of their own labs, but agreed the cure should come first. We gathered equipment and supplies and set up a quarantine perimeter just in case. We have everything we need except someone immune, specifically their brain. More specifically, we have to dissect the cerebellum and extract tissue from it to form the base of the first batch of the vaccine. Yes, this is probably fatal as it sounds. Volunteers? Oh, they actually straight up gave us the lab. Alright, well, we'll worry about that once all of the fighting going on has smoothed out. You go reclaim this before the zombie presence gets worse, because she can reclaim it in zombie-infested areas. You go start helping. Oh, you are not strong enough to clean that up yet, so go help over here for now. Alright, next day. Alright, we can now make med kits. And I'm actually going to immediately, because we've got a steady supply of medicine coming in, start doing that. You, meanwhile, research doctor training, so we can have even better medical treatment. Whoops. Oh man, this guy's having trouble now. Give him backup. Alright. Actually, hang on, stop fighting over there and start fighting here. Because maybe I'll do some good there. Alright. Everyone's doing what I want them to be doing now, so... Oh, hold on. We got a bunch of builders and soldiers that are available now, that's right. Alright, you guys... come help clean up some of the zones. And all of our builders... Lumber mill time. You go here. Oh, no, I wanna... Not build. Lumber. You go chop down trees here. Is there other places around town that we had parks? I think that's all the parks. I could have sworn we had an additional one. Maybe something happened. Alright, and let's evenly spread them all out. And now let's start spreading the sciencey folk to help with the various tasks around. Such as all of the ammo crafting, medicine crafting, research, you know, all that good. All the good. Okay. Next thing. Backed up sewers, scavenging won't be good for 7 days. Okay. I wish when that was a thing there was a little tracker, because sometimes I lose track. Oh! I forgot the radio was a thing! Well, Abbotsford's taking an is looking absolutely dead today. Joshua Note played a canned drum snare effect. Hold on. But rumor has it something's going down between the pharmacists and this new faction everyone's talking about. Word is, they're working on a cure. Let's not get too excited, but whoever owned something like that could rule the world. Right? Do it. Alright, keep the settlement clean. Keep going out and helping with things, if you would. Be so kindly. Is there an option to just, like... There's not just a kick out of settlement option. Alright, Jacob. Hey there, kids. How are things going? Yeah, I know it's pretty miserable out there at the moment. But hey, at least we got each other. What did I used to do? I worked in the customs office. Not the right on the border, but helping out with those immigrants having trouble, looking for asylum and that sort of thing. Sure, you'd have a rough case once in a while, but you did what you could to help them, right? I had a bit of a reputation back then at the customs office. Sure, the clock, the cloak and Viking helmets I wore when the weather was bad didn't help. but they were comfy and what I had on hand. I'll admit, I probably should have worn something different that time the new director is showing up. That guy from head office around? Still, I'd worked there enough years. They should have known to give me a heads up before someone important showed up. Sounds eccentric. I love you, man. You sound like a fun fella. Alright, you go help over here. Okay, we gotta think about where she's rebuilding now. 3 new threat if we do there. 2 new, 2 new. 2 new. 1 new. Okay, I think I see where we're going. And then it'd be 1 new. Pretty soon, none new. 2 new. This would give us 2 new currently. 1 new threat. 3 new threat. 2 new threat. 2 new threat. 2 new threat. Okay. Yeah, okay, I know where we're expanding next. We're gonna do this, then the hospital, and then church, and then mall. I think that's the plan. We need to actually send someone to scout real fast. That's the power plant, isn't it? Ooh, we will need that very soon. We can finally get electricity, and then we can recruit that other dude and make him stop being a little bitch. Alright, you go here. You go here. You go here. Oh, they're rebuilding. They're okay, okay. So, next day. Hmm. Hmm. Man, I wish I knew where I left my glasses. Oh, did I leave them at work the other day? I think I left them at work the other day. That sucks if I did. You go here. Alright. Suicide mission to here instead, buddy. Because she needs to start rebuilding with the backup of defense. We finished killing the bitches up in the distance. Alright. So, we need to send 1 person down here to keep this area clear. Stop, I'm trying to... There we go. The rest of us can go help these guys. And I'm gonna go trade with our buddies. Give me all your fuel, all your medicine, all your ammo, and in return, we're gonna give you a fuck ton of food, as always. And now... we're gonna start researching that cure. We'll need brain matter from someone who's immune. Next day. Oh, Thomas 14, meaning they're old enough to be a survivor. Ah, fuck you. He's still alive, though. Damn it. Damn it. I wanted you dead. Alright, where's our... Oh shit, I picked up the builder in that stack, didn't I? He needs to go and reclaim the church. Which means somebody needs to scout the power plant there. Or the science facility. I love how the science facilities all seem to be nuclear powered for whatever reason. You know, that's science. I used to have a pet rabbit when I was younger. Oh, we had rabbits in our settlements. I wonder if that's why. Why? Because I approved that. I named her Rabbit. Don't blame me, I was only 5. One day some men from our old fort tried to take Rabbit because they were hungry and they wanted to eat her. But Mom showed them her gun. After that, they left us alone. Okay, so that was in an older place. Animal lover. That was before he was with us. I took Rabbit everywhere with me in my backpack. One time, me and her snuck out of the fort to go scavenging in a at a department store. While I was playing in the toy department, Rabbit got loose and ran away. I searched for hours in that store. I was so desperate and scared, and I felt like everything was my fault. Later, my mom told me that's how she felt whenever she couldn't find me. He was a brave little man. Greetings, citizen. I am just a nondescript, mild-mannered individual who happens to... Yeah, we've heard this one. He's brave. He's a costume superhero. We've heard this a million times. Alright, again, another thing that there's a weirdly large number of. So let's... all of you go up here, and one of you step over to this. Next day. I'm beginning to wonder if Absford was built over a mine or something. Just the first hint was when that massive sinkhole opened up in the middle of our farm and split our office in two. Ah, it's just an office, I'm not worried. Oh god, okay. Oh, wait a second. This is on our border, why am I not doing something about that anyway? Done. Done. And done. That's all of our borders being defended? Okay. Next day. Oh, there's a horde pushing through the labs. Oh, you know what? Oops. That's been another 30 minutes. So, I hope you've all been enjoying this episode of Rebuild. Ow, I hurt me just a little bit. Oh, and we will... words, I can use them. Hang on. Boop, boop. So, those of you on YouTube, I'll be sure to catch all of you in next week's episode. Comment down below your favorite part of the episode, your least favorite part of the episode, something nice that happened to you recently, because I love to hear positivity, and I read every comment I get. So anything you want to tell me, I'll be able to hear it down there. On your way back up, I'd appreciate a like, subscribing, and ringing the bell. All these are things that genuinely help my channel grow, and the more my channel grows, the more wonderful content I can give to you wonderful people. As you make your way back up, the end cards should be appearing for more videos. In the upper left-hand corner will be the entire Rebuild series. In the upper right-hand corner will be the Creeper World 4 series. The bottom right-hand corner will be a video recommended specifically for you by the YouTube algorithm. And in the bottom left-hand corner will be my most recent upload. Go ahead and click on this to continue watching. I love y'all, and ta-ta for now.